God called one of his angels and said, "Go to earth and bring me a man who had a loveliest and fragrant hand." So the angel came down to earth at midnight when all people were asleep, so that he can smell all people's hand closely. So first he went to king's palace, and he thought that queen must have most loveliest and fragrant hand. But when he reached queen's chamber, he found that queen's hand were giving a foul smell, though queen has done many cruel things. So nextly he went to king's chamber, but in the king's chamber he found that the same smell was coming from king's hand. Then he went to nobles and big merchants' house. There also he found that their hands were also giving a foul smell. Then he thought that priests always take God's name, so they must have a loveliest and fragrant hand. So he went to priest's house, but there he found that priest's hands were also giving a foul smell. Then he became very sad. He came to a big field and sat under a tree and was thinking that, how can I answer to God? What I will answer to God? I could not find a person who had a loveliest and fragrant hand. In that time, a fragrant smell came to his nose. He looked around, but there was no flower plant. So he looked around from where that fragrance was coming. He saw that in many distance there was a old farmer sleeping on his mat, and the smell were coming from his hand. His hand was not good to look. His hand was very rough, though he do hard work. So angel took that old farmer to God, and the farmer was very thankful to God because God has given him two hands to do hard work and to do his work honestly. The farmer was doing always his work honestly and was always doing good work. He also gave grains to people, those who are needy. So his hand was giving a good fragrance. People will always remember you for your good work. So always do good work. Now also we remember our freedom fighters such as Mahatma Gandhi, Chacha Nehru, Subhash Chandra Bose, Sardar Bhai Patel, and etc. and etc. We also remember many great persons such as APJ Abdul Kalam, Swami Vivekananda, and etc. We all remember all these great persons for their great work. So always do good work, be good, and be an example, is the great persons are example for us. So always do good work and do your work honestly. Be good and be an example. Thank you.